So you know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But that's not always true. And I'm going to share a story today with you about one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, which incidentally happened in Las Vegas. The year was 2002, and my late husband and I were living in Arizona. And as we often would do a few times a year, we would head up to Vegas and see a show and just have a relaxing weekend away. So I think it was Memorial Day weekend, and we headed up for a series of concerts, one of the bands that we used to love to see. And we had a great weekend, met up with some friends, and went to some great buffets and all that good Vegas stuff. Of course, we gambled. And I believe it was Monday afternoon, and we're headed out of town. We're checked out of our hotel at the Aladdin, and we're getting ready to leave. We're literally walking out of the casino. And my husband was like, I have $100 bill left and I want to go put it on the blackjack table. And being the lucky guy he always was, he would win on a whim, just doing something like that. So I was like, yeah, go. So he went and stuck his $100 bill over on the blackjack table. And the blackjack dealer just stopped and just laughed. He just gave us this little smirk and laughed at us. And we were just like, what the heck? And within seconds, we were completely surrounded by probably a dozen police officers. The whole casino went completely silent. You could hear a pin drop. It was that quiet. Everyone turned around and looked at us. So they cuffed us, and they led us through the casino in front of everybody and took us to a holding room. And unbeknownst to us, this was part of these cops were Secret Service. And we're just like, what is going on? Like, we were completely stunned because we had no clue what was happening. Well, come to find out, the bill that my husband put on the blackjack table was a counterfeit bill. And the kicker of it was a Goofy bill, like a Goofy, like from Disney World. And I even looked it up recently, and they have these Disney bucks. It looks like the back of a Disney buck, the dollar bill that he had, the $100 bill. They showed it to us. We were like completely amazed. We're like, we didn't even look at the money before we put it down. Who looks at their money in Vegas after a couple drinks, right? Nobody looks at their money in Vegas, I promise you. So we put this money on the blackjack table, got led into this situation, being detained by Secret Service for 2 to 3 hours. With a Goofy bill. I really wish I had a picture of it to show you because it was really ridiculous. Most embarrassing moment in my life. Obviously, we're not counterfeiters. We have no knowledge of counterfeiting. We don't know anything about it. So they interrogated us for hours, made us empty our pockets, looked through our wallets, looked at all of our money. I think we had like just a few dollars each maybe on us other than the $100. So we had no cash hardly at all. And it was just a really weird situation. So the Secret Service are threatening us and telling us they're going to take our pictures and make a flyer and distribute it to all the hotels. Apparently we got wrapped up in some kind of counterfeit ring, and unbeknownst to us, and we really couldn't figure it out until after we left Vegas. They finally let us go. They took our photos. They said they were going to make a flyer and distribute it. So we got home, the next day we're like thinking hard. And my husband realized that the night before this happened, he had went and changed his money in at the changing cage at the Aladdin. So the money had come back from the Aladdin itself. I think there was like some kind of operation going on there. But it was one of the most embarrassing moments, and I just wanted to share. I'm holding my phone, so I apologize for my shaky video. I need to get a better tripod. But thanks for listening, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful week.